Hey there, today we are reviewing the Google Home Mini. Now that this smart speaker is out, the Amazon Echo Dot finally has some competition. At least that's the idea anyway. The thing is, the Echo Dot has been out for almost a year at this point and has been absolutely dominating the market. It's got a lot of momentum. So the question we're looking to answer in our review is, does the Google Home Mini offer enough to provide real competition to the Echo Dot? Here's everything that comes in the box. You've got the speaker, the power cable, and some product literature. Not much, right? And that's because you're going to use an app to set it up, and from then on out, you just control it with your voice. The first thing I noticed when I pulled this out of the box is that it looks better than the Dot. It's got this nice textile up front and then grippy silicone underneath. You've got a little mute switch right here, and then here's where the power cable goes. And if you ever need to reset it, there's a little reset button kind of hidden here on the bottom. And you can already tell this is a full-on speaker. It doesn't have tiny little perforations around the edge, so I expect it to sound better than the Echo Dot. Plug the Mini in, and a few seconds later, it's going to give you a verbal greeting.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Next step, if you haven't already, download the Google Home app because that's where all the setup is going to take place. Make sure that you are connected to the network that you want the Google Home Mini to be connected to. Once you load up the app, it's going to automatically find your Google Home Mini. Just go ahead and click Setup, and we're off to the races. Setting the Google Home Mini up is a piece of cake. The app is going to walk you through each part of the process. It asks basic questions about where you're using the speaker. The most important part here, though, is the voice recognition learning. It's going to have you repeat, "Hey Google" and "Okay Google" a couple of times. "Okay Google," "Hey Google." And that's not so that it's going to recognize your voice to wake it up. That's so it recognizes who you are, and it's going to customize your experience from there on out. If you plan on buying stuff with your Google Mini, you're going to want to enter some payment information, and from there you want to decide what music and video services you're going to use. You get to use Google Play and YouTube Red for about a month for free. You can also link Spotify and Pandora for listening to music, and then for video you can link Netflix and CBS. Just those two apps for now, but we hope to see more later. We're all set up, so what can you do with the speaker? Well, obviously you're going to play some music, and I'd recommend you get a Google Play or Spotify account because otherwise it's going to default to YouTube, and that's a little bit of a gamble as far as what you get, and it doesn't sound very good. But there's other fun things you can do with this speaker. Hey Google, how's the traffic on the way home?
On your way home, there's the usual traffic. The route via I-84 East is the fastest.
Hey Google, stop.
It is
I can also order some groceries. I can start really broad, like, hey Google, order me some shampoo.
Okay, here's something from Costco on Google Express.
Hey Google, stop. It's going to tell me a number of different options. I want to get more specific now. Hey Google, order me Pantene from Target.
Okay, here's something from Target on Google Express. I can get Pantene Pro V Smooth and Sleep Conditioner.
Hey Google, stop.
12.6 ounce.
Maybe I want the device to tell me a story. Hey Google, tell me a human story.
If you've got a couple minutes, I have a StoryCorps story for you.
Hey Google, stop.
Williams.
And it's going to tell me a story from a StoryCorps podcast. That's fun. But I think my favorite thing to use this device is to control other Google devices, namely the Chromecast. Hey Google, play Lady Gaga videos on my Chromecast.
Sure, playing a YouTube mix of Lady Gaga on DT Chromecast Ultra.
Hey Google, pause the video. Hey Google, play Orange is the New Black.
Okay, Orange is the New Black from Netflix. Playing on DT Chromecast Ultra.
Hey Google, pause the video. Hey Google, play Mark Broussard off Google Play on my Chromecast.
Sure, Fool for Your Love from Google Play Music. Playing on DT Chromecast Ultra.
Hey Google, pause. I only have one Chromecast, but if I had more, I'd just tell the assistant which of them to play the videos on. And what's cool is, once I start casting to the Chromecast, it knows that's what I want and it accepts that as the default. I can tell it later if I want something different. So a quick comment about sound quality. This absolutely blows the Amazon Echo Dot out of the water, and that's because it's a real speaker. It gets far louder than you think it's going to get. In terms of fidelity, hey, it's not a hi-fi device, but it plays nice and loud, and I think that's going to work great for small rooms and casual situations. Now, what you may not realize is that the assistant is recognizing me and my voice. It knows my preferences. Somebody can't just walk in here and start ordering stuff up willy-nilly because they don't know who that person is. You can individually add people if you like, and then the assistant will start learning their needs. You can create all kinds of customizations, like if you want to tell it, I want to dance, and have it start playing Michael Jackson for you. All kinds of customization there, and that's the fun. You can explore all kinds of different possibilities with this speaker. So, is it worth a purchase? Well, I think if you like using Google and you like the idea of using the Google Assistant, this is an excellent way at getting at it for just $50.